Let's be honest. Do you ever feel lost? Do you ever feel like you are trying so hard and still nothing works out? What if I told you that the most dangerous pressure isn't to succeed, but to look like you're okay while silently falling apart? You study for hours, apply for opportunities, smile at everyone, push through every day. But deep inside, you feel like you're stuck in the same place. No growth, no direction. I know that feeling because for 2.5 years, I lived it. I used to be that ideal student, passionate, perfectionist, and hardworking. All teachers liked me. I had big dreams of getting into a top university, but I failed. I tried again. New goals, but still failed. I failed at university entrance, scholarships, competitions, relationships, and overall being okay. But the hardest part, I couldn't accept it because I believed that if I give my 100%, I deserve success. If I fail, which means I'm not good enough. That thought alone broke me more than the failure itself. I started wondering, what if I was just not good enough? What if I was stuck while everyone else was moving forward? There are core reasons that why feeling lost appears in people. First one, personal failures. They might be academic failure or failing at relationships. Chronic stress. This is a prolonged stress coming from work, university, or family responsibilities. Health issues. We can call them like serious health issues. They might be disability or long-term illness. Identity crisis. It often comes from not knowing your values and goals, or also loss of your direction. We can also changing life stages. Perfectionism. People with perfectionism always tie their success to their achievements. If they fail or fall short, they feel like they are nothing. False self. This is a mask created to meet others' expectations. Toxic resilience. This is a concept describing when people feel pressured to always bounce back and stay strong, despite they are suffering inside. Learned helplessness. Learned helplessness happens when repeated failure makes a person believe that no effort will change their situation. Social comparison. We can also call it FOMO or inadequacy via social media. Comparing your behind the scenes to others' highlight online reels leads to distorted self-image and low self-esteem. Last one, loneliness. Even if surrounded by everyone, sometimes you feel like you are emotionally disconnected, and this can be deeply painful. There are 3 key areas that those inner struggles lead to negative major consequences. First one, social media and low self-esteem. According to the research results, 62% of students report that they always feel inadequate by comparing their lifestyles to others. Next one. As you know, we all suffer from academic pressure and burnout. What about students? 70% of students worldwide reported that their grades suffer due to burnout. Last one. We all know about this. Family and cultural expectations. Among international students, 65% told that They often suffer from their family expectations. That's because they need to excel academically, and which leads to higher levels of stress at the end. While these statistics may sound general to you, they reflect deeply personal struggles that all of us quietly face. Self-doubt, burnout, and pressure. They are more than numbers. They are lived experiences. One powerful way to connect this would be with storytelling, because it clearly mirrors how we feel when we lose our direction and clarity. Can you exactly remember the moment when McQueen was looking at the corner discouragedly? Actually, after failing in the major crush and losing to younger and faster racers, McQueen doubted himself. He isolated himself, feeling unsure if he can ever compete again or not. But at this moment, he had one friend, Sally. She encouraged him with those words. Don't fear failure. Be afraid of not having the chance. You have the chance. Doc didn't. Either you can take it, or you can do what you have been doing, sitting in here for months. It is either you go up or down. You don't stay same. That's why keep moving forward. From failing, you learn. From success, not so much. Do you know these people? We all know about their famous achievements. Yes, they are celebrated, admired, and appreciated based on their achievements. But what we often don't see is how many times they experience failures, setbacks, and rejections till the stage that they come to the achievements. First person would be Thomas Edison. To create just the light bulb that we have now, he failed over 1,000 times. Steve Jobs. He had an amazing history. Under the cooperation with Macintosh, he founded Apple. But after some time, he was fired intentionally. What do you think what happened then to Apple? It started to fail. Then Macintosh tried to make him come back. Then he did great job. He created iPhone and iPad. Arunima Sinha. She's a traditional volleyball player in India. Once upon a time, when she was going on the train, she was intentionally thrown off by robbers. As a result, she lost her legs. Doctors told that she can't walk anymore. But after some time, she became the first female amputee in the world to climb the mountain Everest. She had words like this, and they were touching. I can lose my legs, but not my dreams. J.K. Rowling. She had a manuscript of Harry Potter, but this manuscript we know is really powerful and famous now. But what about the beginning stage? She got rejected about 12 times just to come to this stage of we know now. At the end, she became the first billionaire author in the world. Netflix. Let's also claim about business. Do you know its history? The founders of Netflix offered to sell it for $50 million to Blockbuster. But Blockbuster laughed and rejected. But see now, Netflix is a giant streaming platform with over 260 million subscribers. What about Blockbuster? Only one store left on Earth. Before we rush to fix everything, let's stop and pause. Let's take a deep breath, because this moment happens in everyone. We all feel the same way, and this stage is really important in our lives. I found 3 effective solutions to get rid of feeling lost moment. Let's start with the first one. Expressive writing, or we also call it journaling. To practice this, set aside 15 to 20 minutes just to write freely about deeply personal or stressful event that you had today. You can also write about what you feel then and what you feel now. It really helps you to just flow all of your emotions onto the page. But please, be honest with yourself. Reconnect with your why. In times of discouragement and burnout, one powerful way would be to revisit your core reason behind all of your efforts, your why. Give yourself reflective questions. Why I start this journey actually? What matters mostly to me? I would suggest one book called Start With Why by Simon Sinek. This would be a perfect resource for you to deepen that reflection. Last one, setting a micro goal. In this world, we always try to be perfect by setting up large goals to go to the peak. But if we can't do it, we feel like a failure. So, setting a micro goal would be a great thing that you can do for yourself, because micro goal is something you can realistically accomplish today or within the week. Just start with reading 2 pages of the book to make it a habit, or answer 1 question of IELTS paper, or you can do just organizing your desk. Out of all of these, I found one really helpful, the best one. It was reconnect with your why. Because when you feel lost, please try to go back to your beginning, why you started this. If you want to feel post or like a failure, do you want to just stay in this stage of your life and leave all of your goals in the next future? There are problems that need to be solved. There are things that are miserable and can get you down. But life isn't just about solving one problem after another. This can't be the only thing. There need to be things that inspire you, makes you glad to be, wakes you up in the morning, and be part of the humanity. I hope you feel the same way. Remember this. The more over struggles you have to deal with on the come up, the more over fulfilled you will be once you finally make it. Thank you.